There are three components to reinventing the corporation: purpose, governance, and ownership. The purpose of a corporation is not to produce profits. The purpose of a corporation is to do things, to make goods and services that benefit us as communities and customers. And in the process, it produces profits. But profits are not per se the purpose of the corporation. Everyone who runs successful corporations knows that. And indeed, our most successful corporations did that. And the way in which these companies ensure that those purposes are upheld is by aligning the processes and measures of performance with the purpose of the company. So they measure performance in relation to what is the stated purpose of the firm. There are essentially 6 forms of capital. There's human capital, intellectual capital, material capital, natural capital, social capital, and financial capital. And the different ages of the corporation exemplify how those different forms of capital have been emphasized at different stages. In the public corporation, it was an emphasis on social capital. In the manufacturing firms, on material capital. In the service companies, on human capital. In the financial services company and the transnational corporations, on financial capital. In the mindful corporations, on intellectual capital. Now, the industrial foundations are not the only way in which one can achieve this. Corporate law can do much the same. In essence, what is happening in these industrial foundations is they are extending the fiduciary responsibilities of the directors beyond just a financial purpose to incorporate the other and real purposes of the company. And through company law, we can require companies to state their public purpose and to measure performance against that stated purpose, and then to make the directors of those companies responsible for upholding that stated purpose. And one of the most interesting developments in that regard is the emergence of what is termed the public benefit corporation in the United States. Public benefit corporations have a duty to state what is their public benefit over and above their financial purpose. And then it's the role of the directors of those companies to ensure that they fulfill that public purpose. And if they fail to do so, then the shareholders can sue the directors and take injunctive relief out against them to stop them abusing their public purpose. It's a form of corporate ownership that is particularly relevant to the most important parts of our economy.